Hello everybody, Dr. F. Scott Feil here, and I'd like to introduce you to our newest sponsor. The NPTE Final Frontier is the review course that I wish was around when I took the board exam. For those of you who know my story, it took me a handful of times to pass that exam, and quite frankly, I really wish I had an exam review course around, just like the NPTE Final Frontier. Check out their website, npteff.com, and use the code HET at checkout for 10% off to all of our listeners and fans. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Healthcare Education Transformation Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. F. Scott Feil, and today we are back with another Teach Me Something Tuesday. Today's teaching and learning hack is to utilize your time efficiently. And what I mean by that is, let's say you have short bouts of learning that you can do throughout the day, right? And should do, probably, especially when it comes to adult learning, right? We can take things in short, consumable 10 to 15 minute bouts, right? So if you only have, let's say, an hour or maybe a little bit less to learn something, right? How can you get the most out of that time period, right? Well, those short learning sessions is usually a good time because your brain will allow you to learn something new information-wise in that short bout of learning, right? So some of the things you can do to prepare your brain to learn in those little short bursts or bouts is to do things related to the skill you're trying to learn, right? So let's just say it is a lesson on the Krebs cycle, right? You're trying to learn the Krebs cycle. It's super difficult, super hard. You're just not getting it. Been there, done that. Try to look up a couple of podcasts that may be about it, right? Try to look up a couple of YouTube videos about it, right? While you're out going for a little walk, listen to those podcasts, or when you're getting ready for bed at the end of the night, watch a couple YouTube videos before you put it away and doze off to sleep, right? Take little bouts throughout the day and figure out ways that you can incorporate what it is you're trying to learn about, and just learn for about those 15 to 30 minutes or so, 45, 50 minutes even if you're lucky, right? Read a book about it, or, try to go into maybe one of your role models. We talked about them. Go into, some of their files and see what they've written. See if, you can find some of their social media posts about it, right? If it's something that's related to what it is you're trying to learn, use those little bouts to try to still learn as effectively as possible, right? Because here's the thing. If you have some supportive tactics or some other things that maybe you wouldn't have learned just by reading the textbook or going over some notes or something like that, you're going to have little bouts throughout the day that can even reinforce what you're learning into your subconscious mind, right? And start directing your subconscious mind to start learning about things like the Krebs cycle. So use your time efficiently. Use little small chunking and blocks to learn things that are adjacent to or about what you're trying to learn, but coming at it from a different way or a different angle, or not a normal way that you would go about learning and studying that topic. So hope that was helpful, and we'll see you on the next Teach Me Something Tuesday.